Greetings, everyone. This is me again. Excuse me. Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia. Come to help the Muslims see for themselves and decide and help me to help them. It's not a debate. This is seeing first, showing, and then you can ask me questions on this. Please remain on the topic. Thank you so much. So now we are here. Really, it's very funny, this Quran, the ayats. I'm quite confused about this. Can't figure this out. And Prophet Muhammad and his Allah. That's his Quran. So we have here on the same ayat, Surah 32, ayat 13, if it had been our will, we could certainly have given every soul its true guidance. But here Allah says, focusing on this ayat, my words have come true, which he gives to Shaitan. We've seen Surah Saad and we have seen that I will surely fill hell with jinn and men together. In Surah Saad, he says, I will surely fill, is it, he says it like this in Surah 38, ayat 85, that I will surely fill hell with you and those of them that follow you altogether. uh, this, and then I was going through some Surah other ayats in which are going to come, the surah's ayat, and I'll show you from the other, from the same surahs, the ayats, very confusing. So here, okay, here Surah 32, ayat 13, as we see, God didn't apply his will. If he had applied his will, we would have, every soul would have received its guidance. But now the word he has given shall come true. And then another ayat is Surah 16, ayat 93. And if we had willed, and if had willed Allah, surely he could have made you a nation one. Here again he says, but the reason being, but he lets go astray whom he wills and guides whom he wills. So his will comes again. And surely you will be questioned about what you used to do. Now, what does this mean? Hope the sound is okay. Right, just testing. Just checking, sorry, checking. And is he testing us? So this is again the will Shia, Allah's will. And the reason he gives here is he lets go astray whom he wills and guides whom he wills. Figure this out really. Then, so here it doesn't say like the Muslims would say that he's testing us, who is a true believer and who is a hypocrite, right? Here he says he just lets go astray whom he wills and guides whom he wills. And then the Muslims think they have worked it out, the religious scholars especially, and Quran experts in this. So let's figure this out. Surah 29, ayat 69. And those who strive for us, we will surely guide them to our ways. Now here he says, those who do jihad for us, striving meaning as striving is like struggling. Jihad means struggle or strive. Striving in the way of Allah, Muslims would say. So Allah may show who truly believes. And in the ayah below, Allah states this, right? So I'm not, and indeed Allah is with the doers of good, right? Surah 29, ayat 69 completed. And then Surah 39, ayat 35, so that Allah may remove their worst. So if worst deeds like cover, you kafaro, Yukafira, sorry, I keep saying Yukafiru. So Surah 39, Ayat 35, so that Allah may remove the worst or evil deeds. Read the tafsir so you understand. I read the tafsir, Dawa Beacon. You keep coming here with new things. I've read all the tafsir, they don't make sense. Bro, I'm sister. कोई नहीं देखता ये. नहीं देखते हैं. कुछ देखेंगे who care to see the truth. Maybe they'll see this. No, I don't have to read the tafsir on this. You see, the tafsirs and all that I have read on other ayats don't make sense. Your religious scholars, the tafsirs, Prophet Muhammad's explanations and all. Sorry, I cannot give the. It's screencasting. Brother, you have to wait. And in the end. Okay, no one is watching, but you are watching now, right? Maybe someone else will be watching. I'm just doing this and sending it out. If they want to watch, they will watch. I don't give prior notice. That's the problem. And so maybe, that's the thing. Maybe that's why they don't come here, right? Not feeling well and all this. I can't, due to issues, I can't give prior notice that I'm coming live stream. Just 10, 15 minutes before I give the notice. Okay, thoughts on the Prophet predicting green Arabia. Look, these kind of things, they are just from imagination, I think. Shaitan can even predict things, right? So he can, there are many who can predict things. Nostradamus predicted things. Evil also can predict. So it doesn't mean he's a true prophet prophesying. There are many things that he predicted. He's predicted dooms and all this. It's a hadith in Sahih Muslim. Please stay on the topic now. Shaitan can also predict and give wa'ids, yuhi, inspirations. His predictions were humane, not divine. Yeah, and they are ridiculous. Please, the things he has done are ridiculous. So instead of, again, I'm telling you, Dawa Beacon, brother, instead of going here and there, we are looking at the Quran ayats. First of all, do you know why Allah didn't will? Please come to the point here. So that, do you know why Allah didn't will to guide the souls? Come to the topic. No, He's not perfect. A statement like this, you don't even know how to make a statement, how to find. Making a statement like this, He's perfect without evidence. I don't have a religion right now, and it's none of your business. It's none of your business if I have a religion or not. Right now, it's on the topic. Remain on the topic, otherwise, I'll time you out. What evidence are you going to show? You failed showing me evidence since you've come here. You're making statements without backing it with evidence. Now, let me finish my thing at least. Many things have the Quran ayats and Surah Tahrim ayats, Surah Nur ayats, and many tafsirs and the Shia tafsirs have not come true, right? To logic, to things that the ayat itself is saying that he's made a mistake and he's gone against Surah, many things of the Quran, problems in the Quran, errors in the Quran. How can a perfect God give this kind of a thing, and confusion and crookedness and syntax errors in the Quran? Even in Shias, from the Shia side, many things that I can't put. Now, I can't tell you here. Please stick to the topic. Don't let me go here and there. I am with claims without proof. What do you mean? These are the proofs. Where else shall I go? This is the main book, the Quran, Dawa Beacon. I don't have time to waste energy with someone like you. Now stop it. Otherwise, I'll time you out. No, no, I have been calm doing my work here. You are the one who comes here with your nonsense without proof. I have been showing proof. If you want to show proof, go to your channel and show the proof. Here, there's not going to be a debate. You have to learn to respect other people's wishes and methods. I don't have to, where you want to sleep, go to sleep. When you want to sleep, what do you mean message you? Speak about the evidence. This is what I've been showing, what's speaking. I asked you the last time you came here. This was a recital. I told you, you went away. I don't know I don't know how to message you. Where shall I message you? And I don't want to message you. You are full of nonsense. Pakistani. You are full of nonsense. Blind, stubbornly. You are full of nonsense. Pakistani. Go to Madhya Talks and see if that is racist too. We are talking on truth, the reality of you people. Stubborn as ever, holding on to something which doesn't make sense. And I've been proving it. She's not stupid. I debated Madhya and Awais Iqbal, making statements like this. You don't know how to debate. You are just full of yourself and the Quran. It's true and true and true. You have it made up in your mind that this is true. How can anyone debate with you? How can Madhiha debate with you? She's not stupid. You are stubborn. You are blind to the faults of Islam, the Quran ayats and all. How can they even debate with you? How can Awais Iqbal debate with you? Look at the way you go on here. तुम इतने stubborn हो, दूसरों को stupid और पता नहीं क्या क्या कहते हो. Don't insult Madhiha here. I will time you out now. I'm allowing you, but I will not allow, I don't allow this, but I'm just exposing your nonsense here. Dawa Beacon, you are full of nonsense. You are not, the reason, what nonsense means, full of nonsense, is that you don't see the proof against Islam. And in the Quran ayats, you don't stick to the topic. You are full of yourself, arrogant. I know Awais Iqbal, I've seen his live streams. Now, either you keep quiet and see and stick to the topic. Okay? You called me racist. I said, go. Madiha has many things on Pakistanis. And even, what's her name? The lady, Candid with Lubna, right? She also has many things. That doesn't make us racist. The ones who don't, we have to talk about this. Critical examination and seeing the reality of Pakistanis, what they do. You are just full of yourself and you don't see the truth. How can you spread the truth about Islam? Stop this now. He pays you. What do you mean by this? Stop your nonsense here. I will time you out. Let me just. Nonsense. What nonsense is this? Shut up. Go away. Enough is enough. Enough of your nonsense, laughing out loud. Joker. Wicked joker. Hmm? And I have to hide this guy. No, oops. Okay, he's gone. I've banned him now, not time. I've banned Dawa Beacon. ये क्या मजाक समझा है तुम लोगों ने? हाँ? What nonsense? तुम लोगों का इधर ये अल्लाह को देखो, इतना हार्ड बनाए फिर कहता है कि I will replace those. You people don't have a mind to think. You're thinking from God knows which indoctrinated brainwashing, जो सही तरह लॉजिक और जो civilized manner में शो कर रहे हैं. You people are worse than animals. You are beasts. Who can ever debate with you people? बेचारे उनको बहुत रहम आता है. My heart goes out to Madiha and Awais Iqbal. खर दिमागों से जो बस जिसको जो इनके ख़िलाफ़ जाता है उनको सर से तन जुदा कर देते हैं. ना दिमाग इस्तेमाल करते हो तुम लोग ना कुछ. ये देखो तुम लोगों का अल्लाह कितना क्या है ये, क्या बनेगा इससे? व्हाट नॉनसेंस इज दिस? कांट फिगर हिम आउट. ये अल्लाह क्या है, क्या कह रहा है? एक तरफ इधर ये कह रहा है, फिर एक तरफ उधर. सो नाउ वी आर ऑन दिस. And those who strive for us, we will surely guide them to our ways. अब strive ठीक है, strive करना चाह रहा है. Striving, he wants you to strive in the way of Allah. Muslims would say, so Allah may show who truly believes. And but in the ayah below, Allah states this, Surah 39, ayah 35, so that Allah may remit the worst. We see here, at least, that Allah may cover up the worst of deeds of the believers and reward them according to the best of their deeds. These are believers, the true ones who have brought the truth and who have confirmed it. And that ayat I was showing is syntax or what mistake, that there's only one person there who brings the truth and believes in it. So the way Allah has put it, it's really strange. So cover, before we go, we're not going to go below this. So this ayat, we go to, now what is it, right? Ask yourselves, Allah willed and then Allah wants you to strive. We will surely guide them to our ways. If they strive for us, that means those who strive for Allah, then somewhere he's saying, look, I'm trying to figure this out, so I've come like this time. Sorry, I didn't put all these ayats, there are too many in Surah Ankabut, and what is this really? So, as for those who strive in our cause, we shall surely guide them in our ways. Indeed, Allah is with those who do good. Going up. And who does more wrong than he who invents a lie against Allah or rejects the truth when it reaches him? Is there not a home in hell for those who reject faith? Now also for those who reject faith only, not avert men from the way of Allah or oppose Allah and the Messenger, but also those who reject this go to hell. Do they not see that we have made sanctuary secure and the men are being snatched? Oh God. Now look at this, right? And reject the grace of Allah. So are you saying that when you strive for Allah's cause, then the grace of Allah comes on you? Then do they believe in that which is vain and reject the grace of Allah? So this is about accepting or rejecting the grace of Allah and believing in what Allah has sent down. Do they not see that the sanctuary is secure? Makkah was secure before Prophet Muhammad came. I think Makkah was secure, right? The Quraysh, Surah Quraysh ayats, you can see they had security, they traded with others, and there was security there too. We can see in that those ayats in Surah Quraysh. Now, here you see, either he gives you the grace if you believe in it. Falsehood, do they believe? It seems that if you believe in this, now you need proof. So he's saying, have they not seen that we made a safe sanctuary? Now, so tell us that when these horrible polytheists, I mean, see how Allah has confused you here. That the providing water for the pilgrimages, it's not equal there. But who made it safe? Allah made it safe, or even the polytheists didn't fight there. It was for them a sacred sanctuary, Masjid al-Haram, the Kaaba, and the area around the how do you say, precinct. So, water for the pilgrims. Sorry, can't pronounce precinct. I never can, but I've seen this movie in London on this, the very thriller kind of movie, right? Water for the pilgrims. So it seems to be that during the time of the polytheists, this place was safe, secure, right? Have you made the providing of water for the pilgrims and the maintenance of Masjid al-Haram equal to the one who believes in Allah and the last day? And moreover strives, Allah says here, and strives in the cause of Allah. They are not equal in the sight of Allah. So there's, again, thinking of the Pakistanis, Madiha, Awais Iqbal. I'm so sorry that you have this really terrible people, Pakistanis, who are blindly following this religion, who are indoctrinated, brainwashed. Um, so sick and tired of such Muslims. We are. That day I was watching this, right, Madiha's, and they said, no, we don't. This Maulana came, going to Madiha since, sorry, oops, Madiha talks. I mean, really, what is this? Misogynist women in Pakistan. Also a discussion with Afaf, Arisha, and Nadia. Which one was it that I went? I had put on the notification, and well, like, this Allama coming in, they just said, Afaf even said, I don't want to talk, don't want to waste my energy with these people. Just wouldn't. So I'm not able to go to the channel without just playing. An Allama had come on one of the recent live streams of Madiha talks. Dr. Madiha and Afaf there, and Arisha and Nadia. I think Nadia was also there. So, this really, with Pakistanis, to deal with these people, you can't have a conversation. You can't have a decent, civilized conversation with them. Like, how can we solve this problem? And then they were saying Madiha, also calling Madiha all sorts of things, accusing her of being racist, or this is, what were they saying? Oh my God, gossip कर रहे हो तुम लोग. You were gossiping about a country against her and the people. This they call gossip, like trying to, you should accept your faults. When you don't do that, then others, fellow Pakistanis, telling you to accept your faults, correct them. Look at the hypocrisy in us. Why is it there? Gossip. This is against. This is for your own good, for your own country's good, for your own people's good. ये कहाँ से तुम लोगों के दिमाग में, ये पाकिस्तानियों के दिमाग में आता है कि ये गॉसिप है और हमारी कंट्री के बारे में कुछ नहीं कहो, वरना लीव आवर कंट्री. मैंने तो छोड़ दिया, राइट? वो कंट्री जो क्या दिया है किसी को, अपने लोगों को चाहते नहीं हो तुम लोग. वो कंट्री जिसमें पॉलिटिशियंस करप्ट, हेड टू टो, पीपल करप्ट, क्या क्या नहीं है. कहते हो कि इफ़ यू डोंट लाइक अ कंट्री, लीव अ कंट्री. Saying this too. And this is, you don't even know the difference between gossip. This is gossip. अजीब अजीब चीज़ें बोलते हो, ना रीज़न, ना कुछ जानते हो, ना क्रिटिकल. सिर्फ मदीहा टॉक्स नहीं है. लेकिन ये तो खैर सैयद मुजम्मल, अगर इन बातों का हम नहीं बोलेंगे. एंड देयर इज अनदर चैनल आल्सो, अफगानिस्तान's इंडिया tilt alarming for पाकिस्तान. ये गॉसिप है, ये गॉसिप है. और एक और कौन है, पाकिस्तान एक्सपीरियंस, ये गॉसिप है, ये रेसिज्म है. एक्सपीरियंस चैनल, ये रेसिज्म है. सवारकर एंड मेकिंग ऑफ हिंदुत्व. हाँ, तुम लोग बोल सकते हो अगेंस्ट इंडिया एंड ऑल अदर रिलीजन्स, शिया, योर फेलो मुस्लिम्स, Shias against Shia religion. You can say, anyone who opens their mouth that this is, oh, they're doing gossip, nothing is wrong with our country, nothing is wrong with our people. गलत गलत इल्ज़ाम देना शर्म नहीं आती है? नो फियर ऑफ अल्लाह, खुदा का खौफ कुछ नहीं है तुम लोगों का, और खुदा खुदा अल्लाह 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 के आते हो कहते हो. डोनाल्ड, माई टाइम इन पाकिस्तान वर्सेस, no, this is not from, sorry, this is from TRS clips. Park Wheels made no money till 2021. Sunil Manj, Shahzad Ayats, the Pakistan experience. ये गॉसिप है. अब्रारुल हक्स hypocrisy, ये गॉसिप है. जवाद अहमद शहजाद गयास, द पाकिस्तान एक्सपीरियंस, ये रेसिज्म है. Is this racism that Beacon, this Dawa Beacon, accuses me of? How to tell if a friend is on drugs. Mate addiction in Pakistan, drugs withdrawal. ये देखें क्या क्या problems हैं. Pakistan should stop international borrowing. Atif Mia, Shahzad Ghayas, the Pakistan experience. How India reached the moon. Beggars can't be choosers. Comparing, all this. Is Pakistan anti-science? Of course. Religious ones are saying ke, seems like it. Is Pakistan anti-science? People in Karachi look down on Punjabis. Ifat Umar, Shahzad Ghayas, the Pakistan experience. So there are many, just these Pakistan, I'm going to make sure that racist kabhi bolte ho, kabhi kya bolte ho. Look at this. Your lies exposed. शर्म करो कुछ. अल्लाह और रसूल के बारे में और कुरान और हम लोगों को शर्म नहीं आती है, अपने आप को मुसलमान कहते हो. अब तो कुछ शर्म करो. Have some shame now, have some dignity, or have some integrity. Sharam, na shame hai. Look at this. So how, where, like, will, if, so, okay, Allah has made striving for you people, right? Here he says striving. There he says striving. Here then in false, have they not seen that we made a safe sanctuary? Okay, you made the safe sanctuary, but it went to the polytheists. So why didn't you secure it from the polytheists? And after Abraham, then all the other rest of the prophets and the righteous chosen ones should have taken care of the sanctuary that Abraham and Ishmael made. You say the Kaaba made by Ishmael. Once you renounce it, according to the British law on let me see if acquiescence. Let me see if I can spell it. No, I can't. I have to. British law. Acquiescence, a quick guide, right? Has time run out? After many, many years, this is in the Arabia, the polytheists are now taking care of Masjid al-Haram. It's in Surah 9 ayat I showed you. So this time running out, they've occupied, the polytheists have occupied, taken over, put their gods in. So when time runs out and no prophet has come after so many years, a Prophet Muhammad comes up and says this is made by Ismail and Abraham. Why am I saying it the English way, Ishmael? Because maybe, I read the Quran ayats in English, right? That's why. Jacob. So don't think that I'm some Jew. You're already the Pakistani Muslim Sunnis. Some of them I've heard, they say that Shias come from the Jews' side. Jews have made Shia Islam. The Jewish Ibn Saba. Sahih International, have you made the providing of water for the pilgrim? Here we see that the polytheists, the mushriks, are providing water for the pilgrim and maintaining Masjid al-Haram. We see it in Surah 9, ayat 19. And yet Allah is bent on saying, so acquiescence has happened for how many years? When Ishmael and Abraham, how many years passed? How many years passed? And what has God said here also? Let me show you this ayat also. They dispute now between the Jews and the Christians. They dispute about Abraham. Also see that God is saying we made the sanctuary secure. When did he make the sanctuary secure? When Prophet Muhammad came? Or after, he went to Yathrib. God could not secure him in Makkah. He had to take refuge in Yathrib. The Jews helped him. Yet so much against the Jews, the Quran adds. Why dispute you about Abraham when the law and the gospel were not revealed till after him? Have you no understanding? ऐसे ऐसे करके ताने देता है इनको, taunting them like this. Surah 3 at 65. O followers of the book, why do you dispute about Abraham when the Torah and the Injil were not revealed till after him? Do you not understand? And when was this revealed? After. So, what is happening here really? My mind goes in a. I can believe this true God? Huh? Either you believe and then he sends. Why would he make you do jihad, striving in the cause of Allah? Either you believe and he gives you his grace. Believers, you will get. Allah is with you. Those who believe. No. Allah is with you, those who believe and strive hard. Strive in the way of Allah. I mean, what is this really? Should the grace not come when you believe, as you start believing? Why does he have to test you who is truthful and who is a true Muslim believer and a a hypocrite? Huh? And then he has to test you like this. Just give them the grace, your grace, Allah. So, don't know. And then because you see here he says those who believe. No, he doesn't say those who believe, but it's about the believers. Right? Surah 39, Surah Sa'ad ayat 35, so that Allah may remit their worst, cover up their worst deeds. Allah is going to do kufr on the believers, meaning the worst of deeds, the evil deeds would be covered. Do you know the implications of this? Don't let me tell you. The believers can do worst of deeds and get away. The worst of deeds Allah will cover. Then Allah says here, Surah 45, that's why I had to jump to these ayats because I really can't figure this out why Allah could not apply His will. And here in Surah Sajda, Surah 32, ayat 13, to give guidance to every soul because of His word. So I explained that it's not right? Giving His word to Shaitan. What does he mean by this? He wants to fill hell. Already it could be very difficult for people. We have seen when they go to Muji, Baba says, I've given it to you for like so easy, maybe, that's why or something. But that's how it should be, right? Easily given. Now they can't because they must be, oh God, God, could this be so easy? Simple. The hard way the ego wants to take, complicated. What complicates? Innocent things, innocent children, they don't complicate life. I've seen the adults complicating life because of their inhibitions. I can understand, but what I'm saying is, what is better, right? Oh, so let's say a child loves you, and so you're like, no, I don't know, maybe this person is a lesbian. How could she love me so much? And the inhibitions of elderly people come in because, they can't trust, and or, oh, she'll get attached to me, so the fear of attachment. She's too young now, she should live her life. Go for. Now, how can they? Or no, she shouldn't love me. And I think more in our Shia religion and Islam and Sunni religion, not loving Christians. And then it's also, you are worshipping your teacher, because you adore her. What is this? Making it so difficult. Such easy, simple. Keep it simple, easy. But I can understand that my teacher, she had inhibitions. Of course, I couldn't trust some Shias in life, like personal life, my hypocrisy and rumor spreading, false and harming. So, there are many things in life. Even Shias are like the ones I've known, sorry, there are some good Shias, they've lived their life in a very good way. Now, if Allah had willed, okay, you would say here because they want to go astray. But then what about here? Allah wants to test us. Who is a true Muslim? But focus on the ayat, right? The reason Allah gives. But why is He giving this reason? So I had to take you to Surah Sad, that He's given this word to Iblis in this way, right? Just because He's given the word to Iblis, that He would not give you, He would prevent His will. He's preventing His will for the words He's given to Iblis. This is the reason He has given. I'm not giving you this reason. This is what He has given here. We need to focus on this ayat. Right? And then please expound if this is what you've done. You've deprived not only the souls of its guidance, every soul of its guidance, but you have deprived yourself of applying your will on this against your word. This is a big thing. Allah Himself says, if it had been our will, His will, He puts it this way, our will. So wouldn't it be better if He had applied His will rather than the words He's also, moreover, He's given to Iblis? So if my guidance comes and obey me and command my command, you obey. Now here, we're told we're not supposed to bow down to anyone, and it goes on. But just cut the story short, right? You can think about that. I'm not going to repeat myself again on that. You can make out why His words that He has given would come true, Surah Sad. And who has He given this to? And what is behind this, the reason? But look, He's curbed His will. Actually prevented Himself His will. Why this? Wouldn't this be good if He had given every soul? But even if this is good, right? This is the best. This is the best. He didn't have to send khalifas and all this. Only a nudge. One who has realized guidance, has received guidance from his soul through Allah, right? So if it had been, it would have been Allah's will, and that your soul would be guided. So you just someone, if you get lost outside, like in seeing the world how it is, and like that, if you get lost in the world, then there is someone who can tell you, find guidance in your soul. God has given you guidance in your soul. Now, where this dawa beacon with you, such unjust people, zalim and zalim. तुम लोग पाकिस्तानी, बिकॉज एक पाकिस्तानी आता है और ये काफ़ी है मेरे लिए बहुत ज़्यादा. अब बस भी करो अपना, एंड दिस पाकिस्तानी गैंग रेपिस्ट. तो क्या यूके को तुम लोग बोलोगे कि रेसिस्ट है? यही तो तुम लोग यूज़ करते हो उन बच्चों. आई जस्ट, okay, I'll get very angry. Let me not go there. Just a minute, please. Give me a moment. He okay. Let's so see again. It's not this. I've been doing this. Dawa Beacon has been coming and watching this. You know, it's ऐसा ऐसा रिलीजन को वो करना, तो फिर ऐसा लगता है कि ईगो है इनका। तुम लोगों का ईगो है पाकिस्तानी। और नफ्स तो अच्छा नहीं है ना इस्तेमाल करना। ईगो नफ्स से आता है या माइंड से आता है? अकल से कहते हैं ईगो। ओ व्हाट अकल, अल्लाह काफ़ी। Our imams have told us, my previous Shia Sam. So if you use your mind, the ego should not come, right? So those using their minds, why does ego come? Huh? Allah says use your mind, right? Otherwise Allah will put abomination on you. Now, did Shaitan use the mind or what? Then here, when he asks Shaitan, why did you not bow to Adam? Why did... So Shaitan gives a reason using his mind. Why did you not bow to Adam? और यहाँ तो फिर ऐसे करो ना, do still bow to Adam, or the Mukhlasin like Yaqub bowed to Yusuf because he put his parents on the throne. Surah Yusuf ayat 100. And keep that tradition going, consistency. Bow to the Khalifa, bow to the chosen ones here. No, Prophet Muhammad came, and this religion now you can't bow to anyone, any human being, like Hazrat Yaqub bowed to Yusuf. And look, Allah asks, Quran ayat, Iblis, why did you not bow? Now, what is he appealing to? Remember this. Have you, maybe you haven't read I'm okay, you're okay. If you appeal to the child, the child thing, emotions, the emotions, you will get an answer from an emotional level. But if you appeal through reason, you will get an answer through reason. And if you appeal through like do's and don'ts, parent, you will get an answer like that. Unless that person is higher than you, then you can't provoke that kind of an answer that you, the way you are asking, at the level you are asking. So when we, there would not be a reaction, then it will be a response from that person. But it's very rare, right? Rare. When we said to the angels, so have you read that book, sorry, I'm Okay, You're Okay, by the author's name I forgot. Parent, child and adult. When we said to the angels, prostrate yourselves before Adam, they did so. They did so except for Iblis, who refused, swelled in insolence, pride now, and was thus an unbeliever. Let's see. So, and was thus an unbeliever, and when he said to the angels, bow to Adam, they bowed, except one Iblis. He refused and showed arrogance, and he was of the ungrateful. Does get, where is the... मैं तुम्हें चुनी, ask your mother. Shall I ask your daughter? You have a daughter? Chuni, you have a daughter? What have I worn today? तुम्हारी माँ ने क्या, तुम्हारी बेटी ने क्या पहना है? You have a daughter? Chuni. तुमने क्या पहना है? चुनी? तुम्हारी बीवी से पूछें। बैंकॉक तुम्हारी माँ को लेके जाओ, राइट? तुम इधर आए नहीं, तुम्हारा इंतज़ार में इधर ही थी. You didn't come here. And when we said to the angels prostrate to Adam, they prostrated. And where shall I go now? God said, why did you not bow? And where's that ayat which says, so let's see, मैं यूएई में रहूँगा साथ आपके. किसने तुम्हें अलाउ किया है? यूएई ने? हाँ, किसने तुम्हें ये कहा है कि तुम यूएई में रहोगे मेरे साथ? तुम लोगों को कंसेंट का कुछ है, या तुम लोगों के अल्लाह ने तुम लोगों को कंसेंट का नहीं बताया? फतेह यातकुम को, हाँ ठीक है, फोर्स नहीं करो. मेरी होने वाली पत्नी हो आप ना, तुम्हारी हूँ मैं. किसने बोला? ख्वाब में आया? प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद ने तुम्हें कहा? जैसे आयशा को प्रॉफिट अल्लाह ने कहा जल्दी से बस राज़ी हो जाओ. हाँ, वाह, मैंने कहा. तुम्हारे कहने से क्या क्या हो जाएगा? तुम अपने आप को क्या समझते हो? तुम किंग हो यूएई के? किंग भी नहीं करेगा ऐसे, शेख भी नहीं करेगा ऐसे यूएई का. ओल्ड एज्ड, मैरिड, आई मैरिड. अडल्ट्री नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं. और फोर्स्ड रेप नहीं होगा इधर. तुम्हारा इस्लाम नहीं चलेगा. तुम्हारी माँ, व्हाट इज द एज ऑफ योर मदर? यू टेल मी नाउ, डोंट आस्क क्वेश्चंस. नाउ यू आंसर. व्हाट इज योर मदर्स एज? देखें, बदतमीजी और बदमाशी में, चलो हिंदू से शादी करवा दूंगा तुम्हारी. तुम मेरे बाप लगते हो क्या? तुम मेरे बाप लगते हो? Let's see the dirt. Okay, it's let's see the dirt in them. See the dirt in them. Exposing. तुम पाकिस्तानी हो या इधर यस यूएई में पैदा हुए हो? पाकिस्तानी हो? अच्छा, लिंक नहीं दे सकती हूँ मैं. बदमाशों को मैं लिंक नहीं देती हूँ. तो शादी तो दूर की बात है. तुम्हारे हाथ में मैं नहीं आऊँगी. इधर आओ तो तुम्हें पता चलेगा. बदमाश बादशाह हूँ सिंध का, गोदकी से हूँ. Where's that? तो तुम ज़बरदस्ती करते हो क्या लड़कियों को? बेचारे कितने हिंदुओं को ज़बरदस्ती इन पाकिस्तान कन्वर्ट किया है. You people are sick. You understand? You need to stop this and stop writing in Urdu. Get out. Go away. सुनते नहीं हो बदमाश? Shut up. This is not love. This is your sickness. पाकिस्तानी सिंधी बदमाश, बेखैरत. मुझसे पूछा है ऐसे बदमाश. I would say कि मेरा बेटा अगर होता डिसेंट, ऐसी बातें करेगा तो कभी कर नहीं सकता है जिसकी माँ मैं हूँ, और जो दुआ करता है अल्लाह से कि मुझे एक ब्लेसेड डिसेंट सन दे, उस माँ को कभी ऐसा तुम जैसा बेटा नहीं मिल सकता। तुम्हें कौन अलाउ करेगा ये, जो अपनी माँ से बेटा करो, जो अपनी बेटी से बेटा करो। अली शाह एक्स मुस्लिम के टट्टू हो तुम। लुक एट द डर्ट कमिंग आउट। ये किस माँ ने तुम्हें पैदा किया है? विच मदर हैज गिवन यू बर्थ फ्रॉम अ डर्टी वomb? Sorry, I can't read Urdu. Do you have any? Which dirty mother of yours gave birth to you and brought you up like this? Didn't they pray to Allah? तुम्हें तो स्टेप नहीं करने देंगे एयरपोर्ट पे यूएई के, सीधा डिपोर्ट कर देंगे। Thank God for the strict rules, laws in UAE. Let them find out. You are banned from coming in the UAE. You understand? तुम मेरे कंट्री के लायक नहीं हो। I'm तुम अपना डर्ट इधर, आई जस्ट वांट टू एक्सपोज यू, दैट्स इट। ये कचरा अपने घर में रखो, अपनी माँ के साथ, अपनी बहन के साथ, जिसने तुम्हें पाल पोल के भरा किया ऐसे बदतमीज़ बेगैरत। बच्चे का नाम होगा जाशमंद चीमा। आरबी सिंह का से करूँगी शादी। तुम कौन, क्या नॉनसेंस, व्हाट इज दिस? Remain on Prophet Muhammad. Remain on Prophet Muhammad and Islam, the topic. What? पाकिस्तान यू सिंध है, सिंध हिंदुओं को दे दो वापस प्लीज़। ये क्या कचरा है? आई अपील टू द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ पाकिस्तान, please make note of this. This is not allowed in a country like UAE, United Arab Emirates. ये पाकिस्तानी कैसे ऐसी बातें कर सकते हैं? Listen, what are you going on about here? What dirt is this? I'm really sorry those decent Khoja Sindhis in Sindh, the Sindhis that who are decent, who pray and who bring up their children, want to be who want to make them decent human beings and give society decent children. तुम्हारे कहने से तो ये तुम्हारा राज तो नहीं चलता है इधर। You are just wasting your time. And I'm just exposing you. I love exposing people like you so that we can take action. So Sindh can take action. It's time, Sindh. Pakistan, Mr. Asif Ali Zardari, the President of Pakistan, I appeal to the government of Sindh, I appeal to you. Take action against such people. Learn from UAE. No insults, no bad words, no personal attacks, no dirty things. Mr. Asif Ali Zardari, the President of Pakistan, Government of Pakistan, no insults, no such talk with me here. ये कैसी गंदगी पाल के रखे हैं आप लोगों ने मिस्टर जरदारी. Although there were presidents before him, ये गंदगी कब से स्टार्ट हुई पाकिस्तान में? हम बेजार हो गए पाकिस्तान में, brought up, बेजार हो गए, fed up of this dirt, vile बदमाशी. अब इन बदमाशों को बंद करो. मिस्टर जरदारी, भाई मेरा, my brother, I don't love you. I don't love you. You're wasting your love. I love someone else much. Faithfully. I'm loyal and faithful to that person. Your love makes no difference. This is lust. I don't believe in such. This is rape and lust. तुम बहुत lustful, lecherous person हो. You are a lecherous person. This is not love. Don't give a bad name to love. You lecherous, lustful badmash. बहुत हो चुका. Where's Mr. Appeal to Pakistan? ये पाकिस्तानी गवर्नमेंट, ये तुम लोगों के मुसलमान ऐसे आके ये करते हैं. देखो 80% of terrorists in India are Pakistanis. There's a rape gang in UK, Pakistanis, full of Pakistanis. तुम्हारी माँ ने पता नहीं तुम्हें कहाँ से. ये क्या है? लव वव ये नहीं है, ये लस्ट है. देखो जब lust and rapists and grooming gangs, you are from that. I love exposing you people. बिल्कुल नहीं है इंडिया कैपिटल रेपिस्ट का, raped ka. Look, you can't even talk properly. You can't even talk in English. Please don't come here. No, you can. Sorry, you see, Europeans. You see, this is why I want to deal with these people. इंडिया को ख़राब कहोगे, अमेरिका को ख़राब कहोगे, दूसरे रिलीजन्स को ख़राब कहोगे, बस अपनी गंदगी नहीं देखते हो. जितनी तुम लोगों में गंदगी है उतनी इंडियंस में भी गंदगी नहीं होगी. नहीं, मेरा गुरु इंडिया से है. इंडिया, भूमि देवी, मेरा गुरु, मेरा मास्टर मस्ट बी एन इंडियन. इंडिया में जाऊंगी, मुझे इतना रिस्पेक्ट मिलेगा. Now, don't look at that dirt, yaar. You know, my teacher told me not to use this word. Now stop it. ये live stream is not for your badmashi dirt जो तुम लोगों की. Who taught you? Now answer me. तू साइको औरत है। हाँ, यही मदिया टॉक्स में कहते थे कि कह रहे थे, आई थिंक इन मदिया टॉक्स लेडी सेड दैट जो एल्डरली वुमन जो चाहे बच्चे हों, बच्चों को भी तुम लोग साइको कहते हो क्या? आई दे नो योर साइकोलॉजी। मेंटल औरत, हाँ, जो अपने पाँव पे खड़ी रहती है खुद, और शादी नहीं किया है उसको तो तुम लोग पाकिस्तानी मुसलमान मेंटल कहते हो, पागल कहते हो। तुम लोगों का ये ब्लड खराब है। ओके, दिस गाय इज सो, विल समवन प्लीज, आई अपील टू सरदार, खबरदार ये सरदारी वर्ड, ये तुम्हारा हाउ टू पागल औरत है। ये देखो, ये पाकिस्तानी, शादी नहीं तो तू मज़े नहीं लेना किसी के। आई एम मैरिड, व्हाट आर यू टॉकिंग अबाउट? सरदार, सरदारी शुड फाइंड यू। बहुत बदतमीज, स्टबर्न, बेगैरत इंसान हो तुम। इंसान भी नहीं हो, चुनी, हैवान से भी बदतर हो तुम। अभी यूके में कितनों को तुम लोग रेप करोगे? बच्चों को, हाँ, बच्चों को कब रेप करोगे अभी? और आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू टेल यू, यू आर, हु आर यू? आई लव समवन एंड वी आर टुगेदर, व्हाट इज रॉन्ग विथ यू? लिंक तो तुम्हें नहीं मिलेगा, तुम तरफ तरफ के इधर मर जाओ, तुम्हें लिंक नहीं मिलेगा। तरफ तरफ के इधर मर जाओगे तो लिंक नहीं मिलेगा तुम्हें, ना मैं मिलूंगी ना लिंक मिलेगा। तुम्हें ना मैं मिलूंगी ना लिंक मिलेगा। लिंक नहीं देगी तो प्यार का बदचला के ते तो पारो टिट। जो अपनी गंदगी, अपनी बदबूएं, बहुत बदबू आती है, बहुत बदबू आती है तुमसे, अखई। Too much, you're stinking too much. Talk in English here. Talk in English. तरप तरप के तुम मरोगे। तुम्हारे, तुम देखना, तुम्हें लिंक ही नहीं मिलेगा। तुम जिस स्ट्रीम में आओगे तुम्हें लिंक तो नहीं मिलेगा। अच्छा, तुम ये बताओ तुम्हारा नाम क्या है? तुम्हारी माँ का नाम क्या है? पहले ये तो बताओ। शादी तो दूर की बात है, तुम्हारी माँ को नहीं जाने हैं हम। तुम्हारी फैमिली क्या है? हम दिल दे चुके। What is your name? What is your name? Give me your name. Give me your name. Coward, बुज़दिल के बच्चे। तुम तो आओगे इसलिए कि तुम्हारे बदमाशों के पास, लोफरों के पास और किस टाइम के, क्या टाइम? हाँ, इसी तुम तरफ तरफ के मर जाओगे। फहद अली ऑप्शनल। और अली शाह को जानते हो? एक्स मुस्लिम अली शाह के भाई हो? अली शाह एक्स मुस्लिम के भाई हो? वो भी तुम्हारे जैसे बातें करता है। पंजाबी जानते हो? फहद कौन है? कहाँ रहता है? आई डोंट हैव पतली कमर। ओह माय गॉड। पता नहीं कहाँ से लेके आते हो। देखो, तवाइफ के बेटे हो तुम। नाम क्या है? व्हाट्स योर नेम? फहद अली, आर यू श्योर? एंड योर मदर्स नेम? कराची को जो तुम लोगों ने, आर यू अली शाह एक्स मुस्लिम ब्रदर? अच्छा, अभी टाइम, तुम अपना इधर वेस्ट कर रहे हो, आते रहो। मैं तुम्हें एक दिन, आई जस्ट लव एक्सपोजिंग पाकिस्तानीज लाइक यू। बहादुराबाद वाला। और क्या करते हो? तुम तरप तरप के मर जाओ, लिंक नहीं दूंगी मैं तुम्हें। फहद अली किसका बेटा है? फैमिली नाम क्या है? किस फैमिली से ताल्लुक है? इज ही पंजाबी और आर यू पीपल पंजाबीज और आर यू महाजर? सैयद फैमिली, शिया और सुन्नी? एंड कैन वी ट्रस्ट यू, शिया और सुन्नी? फहद अली सैयद तो नहीं लगता है। सैयद यानी किस इमाम से है? शिया और सुन्नी मिक्स? फादर साइड, मदर साइड? Listen, something, I appeal to my brother, President Mr. Asif Ali Zardari. I think you should make your law strict. ऐसे अलाउ नहीं करो ऐसे पाकिस्तानियों को। बदमाशी बिल्कुल बंद होनी चाहिए। इनका मुंह ऐसा खुलना नहीं चाहिए। Should stop them, find them, do what UAE does. Really very good. You see now it's enough. I've exposed him. He's going on with his dirt. Do what you please, appeal to Pakistan. बहुत हो चुका हमारी बहनों की, decent environment। ये ऐसे गंदे लोग होने नहीं चाहिए। इनको फाइन करो, कुछ करो, इनको रिफॉर्म रिहैब में डालो। इनके दिमागों को, राइट, कुछ आई मीन ये क्या है? ये तो जानवर से बदतर रेपिस्ट लगते हैं। जो अभी लंदन यूके गए हैं। प्लीज डू समथिंग। यू इन द यूएई insulting, swearing at others, hurling insults or damaging one's reputation on online platforms is an offense that can get one penalized. यूके में हो, वो रेपिस्ट गैंग के हो, साली तू मानी नहीं। Oh my god. Just oh my goodness, who taught you all these words? Huh? What else are you? What else? What dirt coming out? Goodness. Look at these Pakistanis. साली तू मानी नहीं तो, oh my goodness. कितना गंद है इनमें। अपन बोला तू मेरी लैला तो हाँ गोली देता साला अपन जब भी सच बोलता। अभी अपन तो ये तो मुंबई की लैंग्वेज है। क्या फेसबुक पे सुना है मुझे प्रिंसिपल स्टॉप दिस नॉनसेंस स्टॉप इट। तुम्हारी माँ ने तुम्हें चांटा नहीं मारा है बचपन में? हाँ कैसे बदअखलाक बदमाशी। तुम्हारी माँ का नाम क्या है वैसे? आई एम इंटरेस्टेड इन योर मदर। No, no, give me your mother's name. Give me your mother's name. I'm not interested in your junk, your dirt. Where's your mother? Is Fahad Ali. अगर जवाब नहीं दोगे, I'm going to time you out. तुम्हारा बाप भी कुछ नहीं कर सकेगा, तुम्हारी माँ भी कुछ नहीं कर सकेगी। तुम्हारे प्रॉफिट को देखो, तुम्हारे प्रॉफिट को देखो। जवाब दो, तुम्हारी माँ का नाम क्या है? बस जवाब नहीं दिया, तुम तरप तरप के मर जाओगे, तुम्हारा नहीं मिलेगी लिंक। हम बदमाशों के लिए इधर नहीं हैं, हम डिसेंट लोगों के लिए हैं। तुम्हारे जैसे बदमाश लोगों के लिए, ऐसे बदमाश लोगों के लिए नहीं है, ना कभी होंगे। वी आर फॉर द ट्रूथ, सिविलाइज्ड पीपल, डिसेंट पीपल। Any decent person here to help me fix this problem? In Pakistan, the men who are so indecent, dirty, vile. ये जो बातें हैं ना, ये याद रखना चुनी। जब मेरा मेरा गवर्नमेंट होगा ना और मेरी पुलिस होगी, उठा लूंगी मैं तुम्हें पाकिस्तान से। अगर मैंने इंडियंस को बोला ना, फिर बोलोगे कि इंडियन आउट ऑफ स्टेट। मैं इंडिया को बोलूँगी, हाँ। फिर बोलोगे कि इंडियन। आई हैव अपील टू इंडिया ऑल्सो टू हेल्प मी। तुम्हें उठा लेंगे उधर से। इंटरपोल उठा लेगी, पुलिस। If I had my way with such badmashi, तुम्हारा मुंह नहीं खुलेगा, ऐसा गंदा डर्टी बदबूदार मुंह नहीं खुलेगा। जिस दिन मेरे पास पुलिस आई ना, डिटेक्टिव, मैं सिंध आके बहादुराबाद में फहद अली को उठा लूंगी और ऐसा हाल करूंगी, ये तो शुक्र करो यूके वाले कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं। मैं तो तुम लोगों को छोड़ूंगी नहीं, तुम्हारा मुंह ऐसा कर दूंगी कि कभी तुम लोगों का मुंह नहीं खुल सके, तुम्हारे हाथ काट जाऊं, तुम लोगों के हाथ नहीं चल सकेंगे। सी व्हाट योर प्रॉफिट हैज सेड, अल्लाह को यूज करके। अगर सुधरे नहीं, I will cut off. Europeans, I don't know how you can bardash, I mean take those rapists who have raped your girls. I would cut his hands. I will cut his tongue out. आई विल कट हिज डिक आउट। जो ये अब ज्यादा अगर बहुत हमने वो कर लिया है, समझे? बेखैरतो पाकिस्तानियों। क्या नाम है? तुम यूएई में हो? दुबई में? झूठ नहीं बोलो। वेयर इज दिस गाय? यूरोपियंस इंटरनेशनल कोर्ट ऑफ जस्टिस। What is this? How could you allow? यूएई वाले का लवर। तुम यूएई में हो? तुम बताओ किधर हो? अभी तुम्हें उठा लूंगी मैं। किधर हो यूएई में? ये लव ऑफ नहीं है। शट अप। व्हाट इज दिस नॉनसेंस? गंदगी यूएई में। नाउ आर यू इंडियन? यू साउंड इंडियन। और आर यू फेकिंग इट? यूएई में ऐसा कोई बदमाश हो नहीं सकता है। होगा तो फाइन है। सच तो तुम्हारे दादाओं में नहीं था, तुम्हारे ब्लड में नहीं है, तुम क्या बताओगे? सच कहाँ हो तुम? तुम्हारे प्रॉफिट को देखो। तुम यूएई में तो तुम एयरपोर्ट पे तुम्हें बैन कर देंगे, वापस भेज देंगे, डिपोर्ट कर देंगे, कभी नहीं आ सकोगे। देखो एक दफ़ा तुम लोगों के मौलवी को, वो कौन सा नाम क्या है, डिपोर्ट कर दिया, नहीं आने दिया। वो फजलुल, पता चला उनको कि नहीं नहीं, मैंने कहा देखो माय गुडनेस, आई वाज इन कराची, इमाराती फजल रहमान was deported, banned in UAE. उधर उधर पता, शायद किसी इमाराती को पता चला कि इन्होंने फजल, मुझे किसी ने बोला, I mean it wasn't himself, someone said oh keep this, they made fun of me, keep Fazlur Rahman's name under your pillow. Soon after, पता नहीं कौन, सैयद यूसुफ जैदी's uncle Atiq, or what was going on the on messenger, private messenger, MSN messenger chat. Then just after that, a year after, what I heard, I read the news online. Maulana Fazal Rahman denied, sorry, it's Fazal Rahman, denied entry to UAE, Dubai. Sali tu mani. Oh my God, look at this. साली तो मानी नहीं, कभी तो मैंने गी, साली पहचानी, साली ये पहचानी, साली तू बनेगी बन के अनजाने, पता नहीं क्या क्या मनमानी है। हाँ हाँ, है भी नहीं लिखने आता बराबर। उर्दू लिखने नहीं आती है बराबर। लिखो लिखो बच्चे लिखो, उर्दू लिखो बराबर। साली तो इंडियंस बोलते हैं ना। साली तो ये साली तो वो फजल। अच्छा नहीं नहीं, इट इज़ फजल रहमान, फजल रहमान। Sent back. I was like, oh my god, I was a Shia, a Shia सैयद। फिर वो मुझे कहने लगा कि अपना अपने कपड़े का वो दो, और मुझे चेक पे जो सैयद यूसुफ जैदी अंकल अतीक जैदी, फजलुल रहमान का। आई वाज लाइक, यू आर शिया, यू आर टेलिंग मी अतीक ब्रदर सैयद। सी व्हाट हैपेंड। क्या गंदगी है तुम लोगों में। चलो चलो, उर्दू में लिखो, उर्दू में लिखो। साली तू मानी नहीं कभी तो मानेगी साली, पहचानी नहीं कभी तो जानेगी साली, तू मानी नहीं कभी तो मानेगी साली। अच्छा, ये रिपीट करना जैसे साउंड डजंट साउंड लाइक। और उर्दू में लिखो, उर्दू में। उर्दू वाली गालियाँ दो, उर्दू वाली मुझे, मुंबई वाली नहीं दो। मैं तो पता है इब्राहिम, दाऊद इब्राहिम से नहीं डरती हूँ, जो मेरे अंकल का दोस्त है यहाँ। अभी देखो, ही इज़ नॉट राइटिंग इन उर्दू। एंड अनदर थिंग आई realized when I shared, he was having a hard time. Before that, I was like, why did I share this? So there's a scammer. I wonder how many Indian scammers are in. How many scammers, Pakistani, Indian, in scammer, tortured? अब बेचारा डर गया है, मुझे लगता है ये इंडियन है। Torturing a scammer till they give up. Very good scammer payback. But I was telling him, why do you have to waste your time when you have evidence against them? Call India government criminal for these crimes and report to the criminal. There should be a crime organization where they can, for anti-criminal organization, where they can report lots of criminals in India. So this time I shared this scammer paybacks. Guess what? He was failing in his calls. I've never seen. I just went to his first live stream yesterday. I shared on Facebook. And failure upon failure. Then I removed it from Facebook. I said, "Hello, bichara. Sorry, scammer. He doesn't know I'm talking about him, but I have to put it like this. Scammer payback. I, uh, your recent live stream." Okay, let me search it like this. Scammer payback. अच्छा, दुबई में बहुत स्कैमिंग हो गई है। और उर्दू में लिखो, उर्दू में लिखो। Brad Pitt scammed a woman apparently 23 hours ago. This one, the moment I shared on my Facebook, he's been doing this live streams, but like तो एक इंडियन वे में एक इंडियन मैन का he was like Mr. Carter, or what's his name? You cannot fool us. I was like, okay, maybe it's a coincidence. Now finally shared it on Facebook. Abhi now the attack. ये तो वैसे इंडियन बहुत बोलते हैं ना, साली और साला. यूएई वाली का लवर. तुम्हें घास नहीं मिलेगा, तुम तरप तरप के मर जाओगे, मैं नहीं मिलूंगी तुम्हें. अगर ज़बरदस्ती, तो इधर सर्वेलेंस है हमारे. जिस दिन मुझे इधर प्रॉब्लम आया था, उसके बाद शेख सैफ ने आईडी कार्ड्स बनाने का किया. जब मैं दुबई आई थी मुझे प्रॉब्लम. वॉच इट, हाँ, maybe there's surveillance here. I've made myself so transparent. And not only that, हमारा डायरेक्ट लिंक है शेखों से. शेख मोहम्मद जैसे, हिज हाइनेस शेख मोहम्मद बिन राशिद अल मखदूम, खुदा उनको प्रोटेक्ट करे. Give him a long healthy life. अच्छा नहीं, ये वाला, this one I shared on Facebook, and call after call they're not answering him. Then I removed it and I left. ये बहुत अच्छा करते हैं. But the only thing is that if we can get these Indian scammers in jail. जैसे मैंने कहा था कि मैं एक एक पाकिस्तानी बदमाश के घर जाऊंगी और उसकी माँ को नहीं कंप्लेन करूंगी, उनके घर वालों को, उनकी वाइफ को. अभी शुक्र है, it made it so easy that I don't have to do that. चलो ये इंडियन, कितने इंडियन स्कैमर्स he's caught. I mean, he's very good. See, now he stopped writing in Urdu. Maybe he needs his translation. Yeah, I think if he, this UAE wali ka lover, I don't know, like you people, Indian men, तुम लोग अपनी माँ बहन को नहीं, बेटी को नहीं छोड़ते हो. लॉय मैच से जो दुबई को साफ करो, साफ रखो, लिटर अपने दिमाग में रखो, वापस इंडिया जाओ. गो बैक टू इंडिया. हम लोगों को ऐसी गंदगी नहीं चाहिए, नहीं चाहिए. Go back to India. Go back to Pakistan. What? Lower Macedon. तो ये क्या, My mind is not working properly. Loy Macedo, मैंने भी, I'm a human rights activist. इंडिया यूएई में एक एक को चुन के अब मैं private. I'm also one of those who will torture you here. You understand? Ow, ow. So this time, it's good bait. I'm using this. Loy Macedon, how Indians, sick, dirty Indians, Indian men. What's the thing? I forgot. 13 bad habits of Indian men. Indian men in the news, high profile. Yeah, or recently, I couldn't, I was so like, itni dirty? Where do you people come from? I mean, like, India? अभी इसको ट्रांसलेटर नहीं मिल रहा है कि अपना साली वो क्या है उर्दू में क्या बोलते हैं उर्दू में another substitute word. Sorry you have to go through this and I also have to go through this, but I have to expose these people and find them. Either dirt, तुम लोगों को शेखों ने इधर police gives a blind eye. तुम लोग अपने गंदे ख्याल बेचारी उन जो चाहती हैं तुम लोगों को इधर कमाने आई हैं तुम लोगों को दें. हम लोग तो पता है prostitutes को भी prostitute नहीं कहते थे जब मैं ठीक थी. गुनाह गुनाह समझते थे हम लोग. किसी के बारे में ना ऐसी गंदी बातें सोचना ना कुछ. Thank God, most of my life that has been lived with a clean mind. देखिए अमेरिकन मूवीज़ हम देखते थे वो गंदे गंदे सीन्स फास्ट फॉरवर्ड करना जो फास्ट फॉरवर्ड का वीडियोस केम और हम बस वो उसका जिस्ट लेते थे. अच्छी चीज़ सीखना फ्रॉम अमेरिकन मूवी. Decent movies, love stories, true love stories. In comedy also I wouldn't see such scenes. I would fast forward. In ghost movie, I would fast forward. Very sick thing about where is it? Oh, I can search it here. My mind is not. This kind of dirt and it really affects the minds of really very disturbing. It's very disturbing. It affects the growth, the progress, pulls the person down. Going to Lower Macedo's channel. I'm sorry, he doesn't know I'm talking about him and sharing his videos. I apologize for this to him, but I have to show you something. I was like, I couldn't hear this. बहुत इतनी गंदी सोच Indians. Where's the video? The dark side of Indian men. Why young Indian men struggle with love. And what is this? With love and relationships dash video 811-4. मैं तो like so true Loy. child sexual abuse is very common in India. I couldn't listen to the whole thing. Oh, there's a comment here. Sorry, I have to. Uh, at Rohit Venu, VENU 3 days ago. Oh, thanks for speaking about it. No denying that. Oh, or either is so. Let me just show you this video, and you can read the comment under this video. And this scammer payback, बहुत Indian scammers. अमेरिका से ये करता है, and he tortures them at his like, you know, I can understand. I also wanted to do something like this, go door to door in Kona, like the those who followed the lady driving the car. I would give them such a run around in Karachi. पेट्रोल ख़त्म करें इनका. The only thing was कि हम रहम खाते थे, हम पुलिस में कंप्लेन नहीं करते थे. बहुत रहम किया और नुकसान पहुंचा. The dark side of Indian men. Or you're torturing a scammer till they देखें आप, इसको मिल गया है वो ट्रांसलेटर. ये देखो, ये साली वाली तुम भूल जाओगे. हाँ, तुम्हें कभी भी दुबई तो आने नहीं देंगे, यूएई स्टेप नहीं करने. एयरपोर्ट पे बस ख़त्म तुम लोगों का डिपोर्ट. ऑल मनी दैट यू पुट इन वेस्टेड. नहीं करो, नहीं करो, नहीं करो, बोल बोल के थके. तुम लोगों की माँ ने तुम लोगों को कैसे brought up? Like what? Gurus, masters of India? Huh? Dark side of Indian men. Warning. Disturbing video. नहीं मिला. Translator नहीं मिला. Think you are an Indian. Okay. Let's go back to this problem, this nonsense now. Back to this. ये देखें, ये तुम लोगों का Allah, this your Allah. So strive in the way of Allah. Strive in the way of Allah, and God will give you the grace. And now let's now some ayats from Surah where, and maybe also reading. So what is this? Strive in the way of Allah. Sometimes he's saying, I will give you my grace, but you have to strive. Okay. Oh, and but look how he puts it, right? And who is more unjust than one who invents a lie about Allah or denies the truth when it comes to him? So through the Quran ayahs proving that he has given a lie to the true God or the polytheist Allah, or even the Christians who used to call their God Allah, Arab Christians of that time, and the Jews. Look who has given a lie and denies the truth and exploited this Allah, this true Allah. Is there not in hell a residence for the disbelievers? Khud jayega hell mein. And those who strive for us, we will surely guide them to our ways, okay? And indeed, Allah is with the doers of good, right? Doers of good. But how come those who say the truth and this is for those? How come? Allah is with the doers of good. Then he says, okay, then he says here that, what's it? So that Allah may cover their worst of deeds. Now these believers, that they have worst of deeds also, Allah says here. Allah will cover, Allah may cover their worst of deeds. Surah 39, ayat 35. Then another thing is that, where's the Fazl al-Kareem or Azim? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Sorry, I didn't save the ayats from Surah Ankabut, or was it the next one I went to? Because this is the end, right? Also, the Byzantines have been defeated within three. Oh, this is victory of Allah. It is a promise of Allah. Allah does not fail in His promise, and most of the people do not know. They know what is apparent of the worldly life, but they of the hereafter are unaware. Do they not contemplate within themselves? Do they not contemplate within themselves? Yabiye. Allah has not created the heavens. That means within yourself you can contemplate heavens and earth and what is between them, except in truth and for a specific. So the ayats of Allah should be inside about this, right? The truth about this in yourselves, themselves. So He's given anfusahum, in your beings, in yourselves. Do not they ponder within themselves? Not Allah has created the heavens and the earth and what is between them, except in truth. Yet in Surah Sajda 13, He says, I have not given you guidance. Then how can they look within themselves to find this out? I have not given guidance in your souls. Then how can this means all this is in the souls, right? In your souls. Then He's sending ayats outside and He's given it in the heart of Prophet Muhammad. Have they not traveled through the earth also, He says, and observed how was the end of those before them? They were greater than them in power, and they plowed the earth and built it up more than they have built it up. More than the Makkans have built it up. And their messengers came to them with clear evidences. And Allah would never ever have wronged them, but they were wronging themselves. Okay, this is good. The end part, at least. They were wronging themselves. Then the end of those who did evil was the worst, because they denied the signs of Allah and used to ridicule them. Here it says, but those who deny the signs of Allah will go to hell. So here saying they ridiculed them, even those who didn't ridicule the signs of Allah, but just didn't believe in it, would go to hell. Allah, okay, so He mentions this also, these ones also. Allah begins creation, then He repeats it, then to Him you will be returned. The hour appears to, and the day the hour appears, the criminals will be in despair. Okay, I'm not, just trying to find those ayats that I haven't put in my notes, that I felt like, I'm confused here. You see, okay, you would say that to work hard to do jihad, you would get the Fazl al-Kareem or Fazl al-Azim, the grace of Allah, the great greatest grace of Allah. And there will, but this will that he has curbed, he didn't apply to, so if he had applied his own will, the people, every soul would have had guidance, right? And now he's saying here, looking within yourselves, it's really confusing. Like if you try, give me an answer that, okay, if we strive hard, Allah will give us the fazl kareem, the grace, his grace greatest. But then the other, then like it's kind of confusing. None whom they are associated with Allah will intercede on their behalf. Okay. And the day hour appears, they will be separated. And as for those who had believed and done righteous deeds, they will be in gardens delighted. Here it says, as for those who had believed and done righteous deeds, they will be in garden delighted, jubilant. But as for those who disbelieved and denied our verses and the meeting of the hereafter, those will be brought into the punishment. So exalted, so glorify, glory, sorry, so glory be to Allah when you reach the evening and when you reach the morning. Are you supposed to say it, or what is this? And to him is praise throughout the heavens and the earth and at night and every noon. He brings the living out of the dead and brings the dead out of the living. Okay, so there's reincarnation, right? It could. Okay, he brings the living out of the dead and brings the dead out of most Muslims, even Shias, 12 Shias don't believe in reincarnation. This is kind of implying that there could be reincarnation, transmigration of the soul. I don't know, but however reincarnation comes about, that you can come in, the soul can come in and be born in another body, the same soul. He brings forth the living from the dead and brings forth the dead from the living and revives the earth after its death. After it is dead, likewise will you be raised to life. So this is the final resurrection, maybe, in the end, it implies. Surah 30, Ayat 19. This is Surah Rum now, right? Ankabut. Ankabut was okay, this is, okay, Surah 30, Ayat. And of his signs is that he created you from dust. Okay, suddenly human dispersing. Suddenly you were human beings dispersing. Okay, this not needed. Surah 29. Do people think that they will be left to say we believe and they will not be tried? This also tested and tried. But we have certainly tried those before them, and Allah will surely make evident those who are truthful. This is what He wants to do, and this is the answer given by the Muslims, right? And He will surely make evident the liars. So this is He's testing us. Or do those who do evil deeds think they can overturn us or escape us? Evil is what they judge. Now look at this also. Surah 29, Ayat 4. With, did you get it? Or do those who do evil deeds that they can overturn the evil is what they judge, that they can overturn us. He's look. They can overturn. He can. How has he put it? They think they can overturn. If Sahih, no, Quran.com overturn us. No. Okay, in judgment. This, do those who practice evil think they will get the better of us. And then if you read the site, you laugh even more. Christian princess that you will love dying. And so, 339 and 35. So that Allah may cover the worst of deeds, the believers' worst, meaning. Do they think they will overturn us? How do they judge? Do those who do evil think they can overturn us, get the better of me? Allah says. Now, what is He doing? He's covering up the worst deeds of the believers and rewarding them according to the best of their deeds. Like He has not judged the worst deeds of the believers. He remits them, He covers it up, meaning He has overlooked it. Now, it means overturn, right? Overturn Him. So He's overturned Himself here. So Surah 39, Ayat 35 with Surah. I should also bring this one. Do those who practice evil think that they will get the better of us? You should punish the evil of the believers also, right? Not cover them up, and so you have overturned yourself here. See. Let me put this ayat together. 29:4. 29:4. Where is it? 29:4. Okay. Oh my goodness. Now look at this. Please, sorry, I don't mean to make fun, but I'm, after all, what shall I do then? Sulk in myself and be in pain, more pain? Like just remain in pain? So I have to laugh it off. Like, I don't mean to. This was my religion. And now I have to tell you like this, right? So, so like Christian Prince. A psychologist told me that it's better, anger is better than sadness. Therapy. So, no, didn't want me to be sad. It's better that, no, anger is better than sadness, not sadness is better than anger. So make this person, oh, so, uh, that's what I don't know. Where's that pen? You see this? So it's better to laugh than, I think it's better not to be sad, but either, not even to be angry at this. It's really stupid to be angry. No, it's not really stupid. Sorry, what am I saying? Just a slip of tongue. You see here, Mikal Wahab, which ayat are you referring to here? I'm referring to, I've come back to actually, you've come late. Surah 30 ayat 19 and Surah 29 ayat, wait a minute. No. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, it's in the, sorry, where is it? Here. I'm referring to Surah 39 ayat 35 and Surah 29 ayat 4. Mikhail Wahab. So here we have Surah 39 ayat 35 says, so that Allah may remit, meaning cover. Yukaffara, yukaffir means cover. It comes from kafir, the word. So that Allah may cover their worst deeds, the believers' worst deeds, meaning, and reward them according to the best of their deeds. Cover, I mean, He's not going to punish them, this means. Then Surah 29 ayat 4 says, or do those who do evil deeds think they can overturn us? Overturn us. Evil is what they judge. So Allah is supposed to, Allah is telling them that I judge in the way that if you do evil, evil will be your thing, right? Consequences. Your punishment will be evil, right? I mean, I'm going to, you will earn hell for it, or evil will be the judgment, right, about you. That the consequences will be evil. If you do evil deeds, you will be, and if you will be punished for your evil deeds, meaning, right? The judge will give you a punishment for your evil deeds. Finding out that you're doing evil deeds. Then how come in Surah 39 and 35, Allah says that we will cover the worst of deeds, meaning of the believers, covering. Yukaffara, yukaffir. Allah is covering. He's become a kafir, covering the believers' evil deeds, worst of deeds. And we looked at in the previous live streams about this, right? Whether it's these worst or evil deeds. What does this mean? Aswa. Aswa could also mean evil deeds. Evil. And then amelu, right? Amal. It's deeds. Amal. Amelu. Or your amals, your deeds. So aswa is either worst or evil. And this is for sure evil deeds, right? In Surah 29, ayat 4. And Allah is saying in Surah 29, ayat 4, or do those who do evil deeds think they can overturn us? Or he means escape us here, they say, overturn us, like, so that we might give a judgment and, forgive them or just let them go, let them do evil. Or just, so how do you judge, right? Evil is what they judge. No, it's evil is what they judge. Oh my goodness. So many contradictions. So I couldn't figure out, like, okay, the about this ayat also, Surah, why didn't God apply His will? Striving in the way of Allah, Muslims would say, so Allah, we are striving in the way of Allah, so Allah may show who truly believes, but and also another thing would be that, I should have put it in my notes, but I didn't, that then He will give us the Fazl Kareem or the Fazl Azim or the Fazl whatever, right? But His grace, He would give us, Allah would give us His grace if we strive in the way of Allah. But there was something really confusing about this. Like, of course, He wants you to strive. Those who strive for us, we will surely guide them to our ways, okay? And also give them grace, our grace, right? And there's other ayat that I haven't brought here. What is this? Surah 32 ayat 13. If it had been our will, we could certainly have given every soul its true guidance. So Allah's will was not here to give every soul its guidance, true guidance. That's how Abdul Halim puts it, true guidance. True. But every soul was not given guidance by Allah. His, if it had been our will, we could certainly have given every soul its true guidance. But my words, so, and then Surah 6, like, his will versus his words given to Shaitan, we saw in Surah Sad. Mikhail, I think you are here late. So I was doing this uh, before. I mean, before I got like distracted by these Pakistani and God knows who men. Surah 16, ayat 93. And if had willed, if Allah had willed Allah. Sorry. Okay, read it like this. And if willed Allah, surely He could have made you a nation one. But He lets go astray whom He wills, and He guides whom He wills. So you say, because they want to go astray, Allah, doesn't. I mean, Allah says in this way, He lets go. He lets them go astray, whom He wills. Now, putting whom He wills is a problem here. You see, His will. Here, if He applied His will, He could. Here you say, oh, every man, every human being has been given free will. Allah does not impose His will on others. Are you going to say that because Allah doesn't impose His will, He didn't give guidance to every soul? My God. Huh? that has nothing to do. Also, from their own will they find out. But if guidance to the soul, I've given you guidance as I willed. I gave you guidance to your soul. Now, if you will to find that guidance, you go in your souls and find it. So, but here Allah stops His will and doesn't give guidance. Had He willed, He would have given guidance to the soul. But He didn't will it because He gave His word to come, which will come true. He says, I shall be sure to fill hell with jinn and men together. And Surah 16, ayat 93, and if had willed. So I'm just showing you, bringing this ayat, that you would have also been one nation. If Allah had willed, surely He would have made you one nation. Why not? Right? But He lets go astray whom He wills. So here you would say, yes, He gives free will. He's given free will, and for us who want to go astray, and one who wills to be guided, Allah guides whom He wills. But just showing you like the contrast, right? So here you would say, give reasons that one nation, Allah again curbs His will because He didn't want you to be one nation. If He had willed, if Allah had willed, surely He could have made you a nation one. Now Abraham was a one nation, right? Allah says in a Quran ayat, then He didn't will you to be a nation one. Ibrahim was a nation. Quran ayat. But how could He have put Abraham was a nation? Surah 16, Ayat 120, searching in Quran.com. Oh, if, yeah, ummatan. Here it is, right? Indeed, Abraham was a nation, ummatan, obedient. So if you would say that Allah didn't want you all human beings to be one nation, uh, applying their will, not to, but they were all one community at one time. Then Allah sent, they disagreed or what Allah sent. No, it's put in a, and also the Quran ayats, they're put in a terrible way, I find. Now, so this, and okay, one thing I have to see, this is nation, right? In Arabic, where is it that? Surah 16, ayat 93. And if had willed Allah, surely He would have made you a nation one. That means Allah didn't will it. Allah didn't will it, that you be one nation. Let's look at the nation. Oh, it's here. Ummatan. But he's saying Abraham was a nation. And yet here he's saying Allah didn't will. There he's praising Abraham for being a nation. Many, many such things, really confusing, contradicting. Here he's saying Allah didn't himself will that you be one nation. And there he's like, it's like praising Abraham. It's like saying, Abraham was a nation, obedient to Allah, upright. Like, Abraham was a nation, ummatan. Not even ummatan, a nation. You know what a nation is? Here Allah is saying, like there are contradictions and not clearly put Quran ayats. I've shown you now so many contradictions, but other contradictions I'm showing you from the Quran, finding ayats. Now, another ayat on this also, like in this light, in the, this Quran ayat against this Quran ayat. So before I hadn't brought this ayat with this ayat, Surah Sajda ayat 13, uh, here you would say, okay, Allah wants us, Muslims would say, striving in the way of Allah with our free will. But you can't say here, Allah stopped His will, didn't apply His will, because He wants us to have free will to receive guidance. If we want to, then we can find it in our soul. So in this light now, taking Surah 32, Ayat 13, showing you that no, you can't even apply your will to go, free will to go in your soul to find true guidance or guidance of Allah. So many such problems in the Quran, like so in a different light every time, coming back to an ayat to show you with another ayat also. So here you would say, like here you would say in Surah 16 ayat 93. But this part, one nation, okay, still you would say that, they weren't like Abraham. If you wanted to be like Abraham, they wanted to be like Abraham, then Allah would have said, oh, they are a nation. ummatan wahidatan. Allah didn't will, but there was a community that was one single community. Then Allah sent prophets and all this. So also I see that it doesn't seem to be coming from now. I see uh, um, Islam, like the way we were taught or told that Islam is this, and it doesn't seem like these ayats. It seems like they're stolen and they're uh, messed up. They've been messed up, the ayats. And like the surahs, the numbers, the after the end, in the middle, everywhere, like one ayat, it doesn't carry on. We have to look in another surah, like it's put in a disorderly manner, right? Shias will say we're waiting for Imam Mahdi now. I find out that Imam Mahdi will bring the Quran that is in order and all this. But until then, okay, they believed in Imam Mahdi, waiting for Imam Mahdi, and they read this Quran. But this Quran is a very disorderly Quran, and the Shias should have had evidence in their hands at that time before Imam Mahdi came. They should not have blindly followed Imam Mahdi, the Imam Mahdi, taking it for granted that those who knew that Imam Mahdi would bring the true Quran in proper sequence, Imam Ali, the one Imam Ali has, passed on to the Imams, and then Imam Mahdi will give them the true uh, order and all this. But until then, the Shias had to study from this Quran and go, okay, going from here to there, okay. But even then, I tell you, there are contradictions, right? Okay, they were waiting, and Imam Mahdi will bring the true Quran, and even in the true Quran with the proper sequence and all this, but the Quran ayats are not like, and the religious scholars who have given us tafsirs through the Imams, and we're going to Prophet Muhammad, starting from Prophet Muhammad. The Imams have had tafsirs of this, given to them by Prophet Muhammad on the ayats. Oh, it's like the tafsirs also I saw were, it didn't explain, they were as worse as the ayats, or even the ayats are worse. And even on some things didn't make sense. Same as the ayats. Like not following the rule of logic properly and all this. Defending him in Surah Tahrim, saying whatever, doing in Surah 33, Ayat 37. So you would say here, the Muslims would say here, okay, those who strive for us, we will surely guide them to our ways. And indeed, Allah is with the doers of good. Again, okay, Allah is with the doers of good, but again, going up and down. Surah 9, now going from here to there in the Quran. Surah 16, no, going down. Allah is with the doers of the good. But these believers, they have worst of deeds, and Allah covers their deeds. Covering, yani, there's no accountability, no judgment against their evil deeds. Punishment, no punishment. And then Allah says here, or do those who do evil deeds think they can overturn us? Evil is what they judge. Like we overturn the judgment, or just cover their what overturn? Meaning overturn. It's okay. You've killed a person. You've raped a woman. You've raped a girl. You've done all these things. I So Allah is evil. You see this? He himself has trapped himself with this ayat, Surah 29, ayat 4, against Surah 39, ayat 35. Evil is what they judge. Now, what does Allah say? Surah 39, ayat 35. So that Allah may cover the worst evil deeds of, meaning the believers, these are the believers. Read the previous ayats in this surah. What will you get? The one who brought the truth and the one who confirmed the truth. Although they're the same, Allah hasn't written it properly in Arabic. Alladina, or like that, Alladi. The one who brought the truth, sit, and the one Saddaq, and the one who confirmed it, or the one who. So these are the truthful, the one who brought the truth and the one who confirmed it. Believers, these are believers, right? So that Allah may cover their worst deeds. Now he's overturning. No, outrun. Can outrun. Outrun, sorry, did I say overturn all the. Sorry, outrun. Can outrun us. Escape us. Okay, not overturn. Outrun us. Sorry, sometimes escape us, right? Oh, but here. And then Surah 39, ayat 35. Please see this, please see this. I'm only showing you, I'm not taking it out of context. I'm only showing you before what we couldn't see as Shia, as Muslims, as Sunnis, as, you know. Oh my goodness, it's made easy for me. Now Google search this ayat, that ayat, against that ayat. Sometimes I have to read some surahs I miss because Google doesn't give me, and I stumble across a surah, an ayat in the surah, and this is what I get. Late. I'm not a Quran hafiz, but I've read the whole Quran. And I've kept reading opening the Quran and reading it. So that Allah may cover their worst of deeds. Evil is what they judge. Now these get away. These get away. Outrun. These believers get away with their worst deeds, evil deeds. And here Allah is saying, how can you escape evildoers? How? How can you escape Allah? How can you escape the punishment by doing evil deeds? How can you escape? Or do those who do evil deeds think they can outrun? Again, I'm saying overturn, I don't know why. Sorry, outrun, outrun, outrun. Hello? So revisiting in the light of now of taking Surah 39, Ayat 35 with Surah 29, Ayat 4. Or do those who commit evils. I did Surah 45, Ayat 21 before. Now finding a new ayat. I mean, it's there, but finding another ayat in another surah against Surah 39, Ayat 35. And may I ask, who has given these people the right to talk like this and abuse women? Huh? Is it their religion? A religion which says that abuse the women, abuse anyone who is giving you reason, proof, is not a true religion. This is like bringing you low to that evil things, right? Evil ways. So he's made, see how Prophet Muhammad has made them evil. Like you can call, meaning you can call those, you can rape those, you can misuse them, mistreat them, beat them, huh? Abuse them, lose your decency, become vahshi against the non-believers, disbelievers, apostates, become vahshi, become jahil, become evil. Become evil. Look at this. This is your Islam. This is your Prophet. Sali tu mani nahi, and more. I've just banned this person, the other one. Chuni. UAE wali ka lover. Your Islam says this. Christian Prince would show hadith, many hadiths, right? The thing is, like to go low as the evil people against the disbelievers, the apostates. This also wanted to bring this point in. I mean, this is which true religion would want you? You know, there was a Dale Carnegie's book I was reading in 1985, right? And there's a quote from there, I remember. Uh, no man, no man can make me stoop so low as to hate him. Quote. This was in Dale Carnegie's book, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. Let no man pull you so low as to hate him. Martin Luther King. And the way Dale Carnegie put it, this, it's by Martin Luther. Oh, it's by. No man can make me stoop so low. How to stop worrying and start living. Dale Carnegie, man who said, I have no time to quarrel, no time for regrets, and no man can force me to stoop low enough to hate him. Epictetus pointed out 19. Okay, yeah, from this. crpf.gov.in. Thank you so much. So this is what Allah has taught them, to stoop so low as evil people do, jahil people, ignorance, age of darkness. age of ignorance. And they say Islam brought light to darkness and, knowledge, such to ignorance and all this. A Mukhlisin prays to Allah, Yusuf. I showed you from Surah Yusuf ayat. Oh Allah, if you don't avert their evil, these women's evil from me, I will also become jahil. I will become jahil. Ignorant. How can you become ignorant? You are the chosen of Allah. Surah Yusuf ayat. Ayats. My goodness, what is this? And they've stooped so low. Hypocrisy comes in them, like Muhammad Faridi, the Christian convert to Christianity from Shia Islam. What is this? Like a Surah, what was it? Surah 3, Ayat 28. If you look at the tafsir from Ibn Qatir, hypocrisy, hating the Christians, Jews. Look, Allah prohibited His believing servants from becoming supporters of the disbelievers or take them as comrades with whom they develop friendships. Like not even have friendships with them. Rather than the believers, Allah warned against such behavior. Allah will cut off from you. How He warns you. And whoever does that will never be helped by Allah in any way. Meaning, whoever commits this act that Allah has prohibited, put in succinctly explained by Muhammad Faridi on his channel when he interviewed again Noni Darwish. You can check that on his channel in the transcript. And whoever does that under the video, whoever does that will never be helped, and meaning whoever commits this act that Allah has prohibited, then Allah will disregard him. Similarly, Allah said, and O you who believe, take not my enemies, not friends, take not for friends disbelievers. And Surah Maida at 51 also, O you who believe, take not the Jews and the Christians as friends, like not only as protectors, but just friends. Allah said, after mentioning the fact that the faithful believers gave their support to the faithful believers, support among them all. Okay, and see what else is there. Unless you indeed fear a danger from them, cowards He's made you. Meaning, except those believers who, and hypocrites, except those believers in some areas or times fear for their safety from the disbelievers. Cowards and hypocrites. In this case, such believers are allowed to show friendship to the disbelievers until you get the upper hand, like Prophet Muhammad got the upper hand, and then don't cry for peace. Just curse them outwardly, but never inwardly. Hypocrites. He's made you. For instance, Al-Bukhari recorded that Abu Darda said, Abu ad-Darda said, we smile in the face of some people, although our hearts curse them. So cursing in the hearts? Oh my goodness. It's buffering a lot. It's buffering. Oh no, it's buffering a lot. So hypocrisy is taught you. He's taught you. This is not from Allah, this is from Satan. Satanic man, a satanic man, right? And so I want to show you something. So the thumbnail I was working at in these notes, I said I can't figure this person out. Like, what is Prophet Muhammad? What kind of a devil was he? I was like, oh, I can't figure you out. Robin Beck. And let me show you something else. It's a song from Robin Beck. So I think it came from there. I was wondering, what kind of a man is he? And it seems like Jesus Christ has come here in a cloud, but it's all red. Someone, as the rain, the blood is falling. Rain, blood, cloud. See this? So it's even in the Bible. Now it's worth mentioning that Jesus Christ will come with the in the clouds. It's even in Quran. Please leave this religion. Sunnis also, Shias also, all Muslims. Quran only. We smile in the face of some people, although our hearts curse them. That, oh my goodness, the taqiyya is sick. It makes you evil. Al-Bukhari. So if I can't show you enough from the Quran ayahs, at least now this from the tafsir, right, and hadith and narrations, traditions from believers. We smile in the face of some people, although our hearts curse them. This is what Prophet Muhammad has taught them. Allah warns you against Himself, He's cut off from you, believers, meaning He warns you against His anger and the severe torment He prepared for those who give the support to His enemies. Support? Okay, support I can understand if you're supporting them against the believers, but it's written here, and those who have enmity with his friends. Okay, with his friends. So, and to Allah is the final return, meaning the return is to Him, meaning you can't even be friends with them. Forget the support. So, in one way, it tells you don't support them, but actually, you would be so scared. You're cursing them, you're not. You, like, curse them. You know what I mean? It's like you would think there's a double me. Okay, it's okay to be friends with the Christians and the Jews and Christians, but then no, no, no. Let's stay safe. Let's stay on the safe side. Not even be friends with them. Curse them in the heart. My goodness, what is this? Look how He's confused you and made you to. If you want to just remain safe, we better stay away. Of course, I'm not going to curse my Christian teachers, and I love them. Imagine, why would you then send your daughters and sons to convents? You know, we're not supposed to say anything to our teachers who could be Christians. Then come back, believers. Don't go to Europe or these Christian countries or secular countries. Come back. Please please come back to your, if you have any doubt, so called believers. This is sick. Disloyal to the land you're on. So Yathrib people, Jews can help him. until he gets power. Dr. David Wood is right. And then give it. And the Quran is they did this and they attempted assassination on Prophet Muhammad. This is a sick religion. I tell you, it's a sick. It's so sick. It's the worst. At least the Jews would not do this kind of a thing. When they explain, when I was listening to Rabbi Simon, although I don't go to him, I go to him on humanity, human problems, and all this. When he's talking about his religion, I usually, like, sometimes I've listened, but I feel now I don't have to, because I know both were, all these Abrahamic religions, the scriptures, and all this, I have my reasons, and not to believe in them. But he's a great man, Rabbi Simon. But this is the worst. This Islam is the worst. Okay? So please leave it. And thank you, Mikhail Wahab, brother. So, for being, not, being on the topic and not disrespectful and all this, the way, this is too much. The previous ones, terrible. But yeah, Allah has out the disbelievers. Allah says He'll cover them. They have escaped, hidden, covering, putting protection for the believers, for the worst of deeds. Allah will. This is really. Where will they run? Allah, evil is what they judge. Surah 29, ayat 4. Or do those who do evil deeds think that I can sulk about this, I can be in pain more, or I can laugh about it now and not get angry? It's a good alchemy, laughter. Change it. Change your anger to laughter. Laugh about it. Before I couldn't, because I was really worried. I wanted you to see Muslims, wanted to help you. So if you don't cooperate with me, I will not. But the thing is that please cooperate. I was very concerned about you Muslims. The ones who care, you come and you disrespect them and you abuse them. And so in the beginning, I had no time to laugh about this. Change my anger and my pain into just laughter. Or do those who do evil deeds think they can outrun us, escape us? I was thinking overturn us. Surah 29, ayat 4. Surah 29, ayat 4, is it? Surah 29, where is it? Surah 29, ayat 4. Why did I 4? I'm just checking why I misread. Escape us, not overturn us. Overrun us. Overrun us. Or do those who practice evil think they will get the better of us? Okay, this is my mistake. I read it as overturn. Outrun us, outrun, escape us. No, there's no overturning. This is in my mind. Sometimes, so I hope the Muslims who care to see and please cooperate, see that this care for the truth and the true God or whatever, whoever exists really, God, if there is one, that this is, what is this? Even escape us, it is terrible, right? Outrun us.
outrun us, escape us. Those who do evil deeds. And here Allah is covering the evil deeds of the believers. Surah 39, ayat 35. What a thing, really. What? Okay, so I'll be showing you, like, going back to the ayats and what I find in the Quran that I've, it's out of my mind, forgotten. Again, against any of these ayats or the previous ones, I've done in contradiction, showing you the contradictions. In this light now, see. In this light, in the light of this ayat, see. This way, see it. So this time, you, no Muslim can tell me that the reason why Allah does not apply His will here, it's no, here. Surah 32 at 13. In this, because He wants us to have free will. So the points I've missed earlier on and what I was concentrating on against another ayat with this ayat, or even just on this ayat, and the words, oh yeah, it's will, Allah's will versus Allah's words. How else can I? I'm repeating myself, and so let's not get depressed about it, let's laugh about it. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to now waste my time. I hope I don't. I've looked at it seriously. What is this? So here you see Allah does not apply His will. Not because He wants you to apply your will or He's given you free will. No, no. Here it says if it. And there He applies His will to tell you, but He lets go astray whom He wills. Because you will, so His will is dirty, bad. He lets go astray whom He wills. You see, this is, someone hates Allah also. Prophet Muhammad. You know, Prophet Muhammad, it seems, now analysis of this person who says that the revelations have been coming to him. I think he hates Allah. He hates the Jews, he hates the Christians, he hates the polytheists much, much, much. Okay, we see in the Jewish Exodus that they also hated the polytheists, right? The idol worshippers and all. But this one really hates even Allah. He's messed up. He's insulted Allah so much. I can see through now. And I'm trying to show you. See. But He lets go astray whom He wills. And if, like, whom He wills. So since they will to go astray, He also says that, okay, I also will that they go astray. So He's with those who will to go astray, so He also wills that they go astray. My goodness. This, okay, I'm a little, okay, I should laugh. I found a way. Instead of, Okay, thank you very much. Sorry, Mikhail. Thank you. I don't mean to make fun, I'm just helping myself, self healing. Laugh it off, laugh it off. Okay, thank you. Thank you for taking your time. Sorry about the things that. Sorry from my side. I have to expose. I love exposing these people. That the police or some security, some. I think there should be a kind of a like for freedom of speech and all this. You know, these Muslims, when they use it, they get away. Even Indians now, Indians behave yourself. I wish in India also there was this law that what the UAE have here has. What the UAE has, bad words, swearing at others, hurling insults, or damaging one's reputation on. ये पता नहीं ये like what happens to these dirty men, पता नहीं ये क्या है. Indians very dirty. Loy Macedo, you know what, okay, you know my mind is like I'm being attacked, or so I get distracted. Okay, here, you know, India should be applying these laws. Why don't they? Freedom of speech. Oh, and another thing, this doesn't, you know, in Pakistan also we used to hear in every speech, in some Bhutto, the Shaheed Bhutto, when he said the speech, and it was when I heard it, like he used to say some bad words. Like, so the bad words. Now, if you're going to say that, oh, you know, the British or the Europeans are brought up with F, U, and all this. Oh, F, U, yeah. That means, you see, why don't the most of the Britishers do this kind of a thing to their, when they speak, when if you say that in their speech is this abuse and all this, why don't they do these things to their little girls and all, or girls, that the Pakistanis have done? Huh? That by saying these words, these Britishers, Europeans, or Americans, Westerners, by using these bad words, you could literally have a, you know, then start doing these bad things. Brother telling a sister, F off, you know. But I see this more in Eastern people, the bad, the lust. Again, Arab Muslims, there is this thing, lust and all this, but, uh, you know, but the Eastern people, Arabs also, like more than the West. So please come back to your, if you can't handle, you should not be there in UK. Okay, if you don't like in Pakistan, you say if you don't like Pakistan, leave. Well, if you don't like UK, then leave. Our daughters will become like this, and then leave. And cursing like what? Abusing also, or just cursing them? Tafsir. Huh? Like Lan Allah? Lan Allah? We need to do something on human rights and human development. And you'd say, oh, we have such manners in Ahlul Bayt. What did I show you? Shias. Manners? Ahlul Bayt? Then mutta is allowed. And using fatiyatukum for fear of fornication. Surah 4 ayat 25, I remember. Manners. And Surah Talaq ayat 4, some say that this is those girls who have not menstruated as yet, meaning not a problem. Oh my God, with animals, worse than animals. And my father was saying in Karachi we lived against us Shias. He said, even Jews don't do this to Jews. What the Muslims, Sunni Shia thing do against each other even. Do you realize how, like, if you get proper investigation, you stay away from Shias, don't even go to them. They're evil-minded, evil, and they're devil's advocates. They'll give you such reasons and all that they will put a spell on you. So when an evil man comes with the evil man comes like this one, evil man here against you. You know, this evil man was coming here against His Highness. You know who His Highness Sheikh Muhammad bin Zayed Al Nahyan is? Muslim, believer, leader. When an evil man comes with, anyways, it shouldn't matter to him, and it shouldn't at all. His evil, whatever his deeds may be, right? Even slight bad deeds or habits or anything will be wiped out. Good. You're doing a great favor to His Highness, His Highness Sheikh Muhammad bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Or you believe if a rebellious, evil person comes to you with the news, verify it, lest you harm people in ignorance. And afterwards you become, I don't think you become regretfully. But when the punishment comes, then you will become. But I don't think His Highness, he must be laughing it off now. You know, छोड़ दो अब कैसे लोग हैं really. मेरे तो गुनाह माफ होते हैं. My I mean, they used to say, the Muslims, that if someone gossips against you, spreads rumors, you're be like in Surah Nur, right? Be happy. But I never saw this before, or maybe paid attention to it like I'm paying attention to this ayat also, that Allah will cover the sin, the evil deeds. Evil deeds. And if Allah willed, so since they willed, Allah also puts, okay, He combines His will with the will of those who do evil, who have will to do evil, so they do evil. So Allah has combined His will and made it dirty, evil. What an Allah is this? So religious people, you're like, in any religion does God say that I will, they go, because they willed, so he's joined his will with those evil. That's why I think ex-Muslim Ahmad, very intelligent, tries to tell, I and the ex-Muslims who have tried to tell us, but I fail to understand this. Like, this Allah. Oh, it's okay, by the no, because Allah should say, here I've given you freedom, you choose good from evil. It's and free will. But not that I willed. No, they willed, so Allah willed us. So now what has Allah done with his will? Come on, intelligent Shias, religious scholars, Imams, intelligent, the most intelligent Imam Jafar Sadiq at the time to spread Shia Islam, the true Islam. Can you find something from Imam Jafar Sadiq? Great saying. That's why ex-Muslim Ahmad and ex-Muslim, like this Allah, this is not the true Allah. Look, Allah has joined his will with the evildoers, right? So they do evil, I will. I will, they do evil. This is egocentric. He wants to put his will, his. Oh, no, wait. This is really weird. I've never seen. Oh, hello. This. I don't know what kind of man would. Uh, okay, I'm kind of shaken. I mean, flabbergasted, stunned, whatever you may, the word you may use. And thank you for the likes. So, let's see. Thank you for your time. Thank you. You can even skim through it, right? You don't have to go through the transcript, whatever is important. But may this help those Muslims to leave Islam. This is horrid. Horrible. This is like one of a kind. I've never. Evil is that which they judge. The righteous. Equal. Oh God, now what's this? 29, Ayat 45? Oh, I have to tell you that, the Ismailis, I don't think they have to establish prayer. I don't know what the Imam has done, even better than Indians since if Loy Masido, I heard, on dirty Indians, even Hindus doing that. Whatever. Terrible. Extremely disturbing. For me, I love purity and innocence. So surely prayer forbids indecency and evil. Now their Imam has helped them. They have no indecency and evil. So they should not establish prayer, right? They don't have to establish prayer anymore. But then Allah says, and Allah's remembrance is of even greater merit. That's how Maududi has put it. Greater. Akbar. Great. Akbar. Right? So, now that the Ismailis don't have to pray for established prayer, surely prayer forbids indecency and evil. Now, I've seen Ismailis don't have an ounce of indecency or evil. They are so sharif, so decent. Their eyes. So, our thoughts, like there was a time, in our thoughts would not come that even though we watched Indian movies and whatever happened to us when we're free in London, when I'm playing cricket, or I'm not looking at the boy and saying, oh, I want to. Like that would not come in our minds so much. That bad thing that we were subjected to in Karachi. So evil thing would not come in our mind. Oh, so maybe we were, or maybe the Agha who used to come to our place in London, young Agha. Um, my father's brother's friend. So I was told that we were Agha before. Like, watching a movie or Indian movie and this little things, or watching even, not just watching it like, yeah, no bad thoughts coming about a girl or no criticism. My mother, thank God, never like others might do, even a Shia. इसने देखो क्या पहना है और ये क्या है, no criticism. My mother was like this. ये क्या कर रहा है खै? My mother would be quiet watching the movie. So I never learned to judge like this, criticize. अरे ये देखो ये क्या बोल रहे हैं इधर, ये दो पागल हैं क्या? So my mother, thank God I got a very noble, decent mother in this way. So I never learned, my mind was clean. I never learned to criticize watching movies or anything, or people. So, and this I saw in the Ismaili friend of mine, and Ismailis in Karachi. और क्या शराफत की आंखें, नज़र, very sharif nazar. And it is so, right? I've never in Karachi that Parsis and like very decent, they would walk, we had this house near the park, and very sharif, very decent. And Ismailis also, and Boris also. Boris also, our neighbors, very decent, but Ismail is more decent than Boris. So they don't have to establish prayer. Do you see this? And remembrance of Allah, yes, they do. In the Jamaat, they take God's name. They can sit and take God's name. Zikr Allah. Zikr, dhikr is mentioning. It's remembrance. I don't know. So, mentioning Allah is greater. So here Allah has given a reason. The only place where I think He has given a reason for the prayers that you establish, Muslims and 12 Shias, that surely prayer forbids indecency and evil. Right? I don't think the Ismailis have to pray anymore. So this also. What else? Okay, this is it. He brings the living out. I've already done this part where the UAE wanting to establish peace with Israel, none is granted it, save one with great share of good. And that your friend would repel, not equal a good and bad. Repel which is better. See, here also Allah says good deed and bad are not equal. And many, like, still, it's just terrible the way. Okay, the more I examine this without a free mind, just unbiased, unprejudiced, uh, I've taken out all that. Okay, emotionally, there was some Shia, like, let me see. Ah, yeah, there was this residue, you know, of that Shia for love for Imam Hussein, and emotional attachment to Hussein, and oh my, oh this my Imam, oh my Imam Barga, and there was this attachment with. So this I've hopefully trying to come out. There still is my bias, my attachment, my emotional. Like I wished that this would have been true, that I would have been an Ismaili then, gone through the process, asked for help, and said, I want to be an Ismaili. Because I love, not only that, why I love His Highness Aga Khan is because see what he's done, where we can see so many gurus in India, what effect have they had with the dirty Indian men and the dirty, dirty, disturbing thoughts. None of the Ismailis you would see having this indecency and evil in them. So, and remember, but Indian men also dirty. Loy Macedo's video. I know because I've experienced this. I mean, my father was showing me every time he'd repeat that. Um, so it was very romantic, right? And I'm looking at it. Look how Nargis is. And she puts her hand on, look how he, like this, my father was showing me. Look at the acting. I always forget the title of the song, so I can go to it. Raj Kapoor. So, we've seen Raj Kapoor and Nargis. What's the song? Oh, goodness. It's hard for me. Domestic violence in India. Raj Kapoor, Nargis, Awara. What's this? Shamara. Find it. So you know how Nargis is acting and all this? But the bad, like, like, I think either these men are deprived of, something that they are really deprived of, that they're so sick, like Prophet Muhammad saying to this woman, Queen, let's do it. Give yourself to me, or something like this. Romance, or, like they're deprived of. Maybe you should have what the Western people have, girlfriend and boyfriend. A little bit of romance, and so God knows what. God, it's really scary, huh? Oh, really scary. What if I become like, I don't want to ever. But they say if you repress something, if you, it'll come on. Whatever I've seen I hate in my life has come on me. So, so find a balance, or like Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji says, स्वीकार करो जो भी हो रहा है, accept it. How to avoid these things, like romance. Bring some romance in your life. Romance. Maybe this will curb the dirty mind. This will help. Romance is. Now, what is romance? Feeling of excitement, mystery associated with love. A quality of feeling of mystery. Like, like give a rose to your girlfriend. Have a girlfriend, but like like go for a drive and go have ice cream, go have like that like first like hold hands, or this should not be uh, like you can hold hands and walk on the beach, or be like that romantic rather than "Mm, oh her, ooh, like we in Karachi American school wearing shorts never thought like this, never dreamt. So I don't know why the Indian, when they have this Kama Sutra. So please go and this we thought Shri Ravi Shankarji was saying, this kind of frustrations and lust and all this would not come if, because it's we are open society, right? Open about this, like Kama Sutras on sexuality, eroticism, emotional fulfillment, right? Maybe this will help. Be open about it, like talk about it, about your feelings. Don't be afraid. Maybe this will help also, not to make you like dirty minded, that you look at your mother or sister and, ooh, I want to do this with her. Ooh, her, sick. Okay, so I'm just trying to help a little bit. Let's see. I'm not sure about this, but I think something has been lacking for a long time in India. Maybe the Islamic side has come in, which has barbad, barbad hui Zainab, ruined Indian men to no end. Uh, are they lost cases now? They must be. Sorry, can't help them. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you so much for all this.